I stopped $8,681 in Google ad spend waste and turned it into over $30,000 in profit for my client. In 10 years of performance marketing, this is one of the most important 5 minutes you can spend in campaign optimization, hands down. After the overall setup, this is the single most important optimization step of every campaign. So let me show you in this video how I did this, what I'm doing, and the math behind it, so you can see if it works for you too, and I'm sure it will. Let's dive in. On the screen here, you can see in Google Ads, the search terms report. Search terms, if you don't know, are different from keywords. The keywords are based on the match type, how you bid on it. A broad match, a phrase match, or an exact match. Depending on the match type, search terms that actually someone types into the search bar on Google gets mapped to the keyword that you are bidding on. So it is crucial to look through the search terms report and see if those search terms are relevant to the keywords. The broader your keywords, the more search terms you have in there, and probably more keywords you need to exclude. And this is the magic sauce here. We need to exclude keywords and add them as negative keywords. You're probably new here, so let me quickly introduce myself and tell you why you should listen to me. I'm Sasha. I'm a freelancer for performance marketing and SEO, overall lead generation. I have over 10 years of experience and managed hundreds of thousands of dollars in Google Ads. So this is my entire process and SOP. If you want access to this Notion document, just scan the QR code or follow the link in the description and you get access to my entire SOP library for also future releases. So what is the purpose? What is the purpose of this exercise? We want to exclude keywords that they are not showing up and only have relevant keywords and search terms that drive our ads. If we spend a lot of money on clicks, we want to make sure those are So what is the first step, the initial setup? When you set up a campaign, think really through the logic and exclude already keywords that are not relevant. For example, irrelevant modifiers like free, jobs, cheap, anything that's not relevant to your product. Potentially competitor terms, potentially also competitor brand names exactly, or industry knowledge terms. If you probably know best, if not, AI can also help you. I actually also have a prompt here that you can use. But then after you have this set up and excluded keywords from the get-go, you want to go into the search terms report regularly. This only takes 5 minutes. That's the title. You go through it once a week, depending on your budget, how many keywords you have, every 2 days, every day potentially, sometimes multiple times a day, and simply exclude the keywords and add them as negative ones. So you can do this by adding them to the ad group level, campaign level, or to a negative keyword list. Negative keyword list can be applied to the entire account or also again to the campaign or ad group structure. It is important to understand, however, the logic. I mentioned already for the targeting keywords, you have broad, phrase, and exact matches. For negative keywords, it works similarly. The best way to show you is on an example. If you want to exclude, for example, project management software, and you exclude this exact word in the broad, you will see it is still appearing for any of those search queries. If you use it as a phrase match, it's not, and if an exact match, it's even less. So following a logic, read through this document if you want to learn more. So what did I do to actually get to this $30,000, right? As I mentioned, I'm going through the search terms report. You can just check those and add them as negative keywords as you go. As promised, here's already a prompt you can simply copy that will generate a list for your keywords. So let me walk you through the math on how I get to the $30,000 because you actually pay the ads waste, in that case, $8,600, but then also don't turn these $8,000 into potential meaningful clicks and profit for your business. In a very simplified calculation, if you spend $1,000 with a $10 CPC and convert 10% of those to leads of those 22 customers, and your customer value is 1,000, let's just assume this. And in case one, you wasted 80% on non-relevant keywords, you end up with one customer in this calculation. So you will just break even. If you eliminate the ad waste, you end up with actually 2 customers. Just follow the math and you will see you will end up with 2 clients, $2,000, meaning $1,000 in profit after ad spend. So the hidden waste is actually 1,300. 300 in non-relevant clicks and not turning these $300 into $1,000 profit for your business. But now let's actually look into the HubSpot data. And you can see here also the ad ID So if we follow the conversion funnel here, you can see we have a $108 cost per contact. And of those, 4.4% leads to deal ratio. If we divide the total revenue by the number of deals, we get to an average deal amount. And that deal amount multiplied with the additional leads that $8,000 would generate turns into an additional 3 to 4 deals out of these $8,000, making it hypothetically $30,000. So please note, now that we don't waste these $8,000, now forever, they will generate this much revenue potential. It's a constant exercise that you have to do and go back in, ideally weekly, or if you can, even more often, and exclude keywords that are not relevant. It's not just pausing not performing keywords, it's adding negative keywords so you're not even bidding on it. Also, this potentially has a side positive effect on your ads, because if you show up for not relevant keywords, your ad performance gets weakened by it. So if you only have super relevant search terms triggering your ads, your click-through rate, your ad experience is better. Overall, you get more and better clicks through the algorithm. If you need help with your Google Ads management or setup, feel free to contact me and we will get you positive ROI.